Oh, hi, I'm Rick the Jerk. And this week we're back at Cherry Street. Follow me. Now me, other Rick, and Fanny are here because some no good lousy contractor was over 3 months behind schedule on finishing up this remodel. So we're here to lend a hand. Who was the contractor? It was me. But who's me? Not sure how well these little goobers and boogers are reading on camera, but this is my problem right now. That, and I've got frayed paper sticking through down here where I got sanded a little too much. So that's what I'm currently up against. After I looked a little closely last week, I realized there was still a lot of drywall work to do in here and some stuff to fix. I gotta be quick because my hot mud is already starting to cure. So I'm trying to get all that cleaned up and done. I've made it over here twice to put another coat on the corners, and then the last time I was here, I ran into the fresh mud was catching boogers from the old mud. So I don't know what was happening. It was rolling into little balls. I've never seen it do that. I think it has something to do with how the corner's done. I don't know. But it aggravates the hell out of me, this whole bathroom does, because it should not be this difficult, and yet I'm struggling with it. So that's what you're going to be watching today. I don't know what the hell this video is, if it's just going to be a part of some big blobby Cherry Street one, or if it'll even see the light of day. Because stuff's so all over the place right now, it's hard to keep straight. But then if you've been following along with the rest of the class, you know that that's par for the course for us. And if you're new here, hi, hello, bonjour, enchanté, willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. I am, of course, your humble host, Rick the Jerk, and on this channel, we are all about the practice, spread, and celebration of random acts of kindness. I call them rack jobs because I like to go around fixing up houses in my community for families in need, as I am, hands down, the Midwest's most tolerated handyman. Jokes aside, I really am absolutely tickled pink that you decided to join us today. Hey, back at Cherry. I wanted to check in real quick because I'm not sure what footage I'm going to include before this. I have some stuff with me working on the bathroom, but I'm back in the bathroom that I started on with Muff Dog and Zeke when they were still here, trying to figure out how to make this bathtub work. What happened was, I don't know if I've explained it or not, but the customers got an island bathtub, for lack of a better expression. That's meant to have a frame box built around it and have like a deck and all that, and they want it in the corner. It's not really built for that, so I've been trying to figure out how to come up with some kind of system that will support the bathtub but still make the motor accessible if they have to do anything with it. And it's just trying to make something fit in a place that's not meant to fit in. They did get some stick-on surround for the walls, which I'm not happy about either. A tub going in the corner like this really should have 1 or 2 piece shell, not stick-on wall things. I'm really worried that the whole wall is going to fail over there, but it's the customer's always right. So that's what we're trying to make work right now. So I'm cutting up 2x4s to build the frame for the tub to sit in. And then we got to put some mortar down on the floor to give the base adequate support. Then we can plumb it in and paint around it and figure something out. I don't know. Making it up as we go. So I've got all my cuts marked and labeled, so now I'm just going to make them. Try to do whatever this trash can and make as little mess as possible. Today is my second day back since AJ had her surgery. She's been doing great. We actually got some really great news today. She got her staples out and all of the bad cells are out of her body according to their tests and reports and things. So that's amazing. We're very happy about that. But it's a crappy, rainy day. I'm back over at Cherry working on this master bath. I know you guys will probably have already seen the couple days that I was drywalling before surgery. And then I came in to start building the frame for the bathtub, as I think I mentioned there. This tub is intended to have like a little ledge around it and a whole like thing built in. They want to turn it into a corner shower whirlpool tub. So we've got some stick-on surround to go on the walls, and I'm trying to figure out how to make this tub work in the corner like that because it's not meant to be a corner tub. I don't know how to do it without water ruining this in a few years. So we're just going to do what we can with it and try to make it work. So that's what I'll be doing today, trying to figure out how to finish enclosing this tub so I can get the mortar down, get the tub set, get all the plumbing hooked up, and roll on. My stats show that you guys watch an average of 12 minutes of my videos before you go. So if you got this far, you might ask yourself, would I like to see this pitiful nonsense again someday? If so, please do consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons before exiting through the western door. Thank you. I've got this fancy quick change bit thing that on one side, see, it's a countersink pilot bit. The other side, it's a T25, like the screws I'm using. So, see if that actually speeds things along. Now I have to think. A dangerous activity, I assure you. Fun fact, much like that bit, my brain is a brain on one side, and if you flip it over, it's a potato. It'd help the speed if I actually had screws ready. I rest my case. I mean, you've seen it yourself in action numerous times. Oh, hey, babe, look, he's doing something smart this time. Oh, wait, never mind. Tell me that's not you. Tell me. Tell me that's not you. Tell me. Tell me. That is much more than was previously agreed upon, the rise being. I am entirely positive. There's no way that's right. Is that supposed to be at that level? Who did it? Who choppa chop chop? I must have guessed that's about 3.5 inches off what it's supposed to be. I think I did my pocket holes before I cut my leg down there. Should be 17 3/4. So I bet this is, hey, like you said, pretty close. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a change. Make a change indeed. I don't know if you caught it there, but what happened was when I cut my parts, I forgot on one of the legs to account for the 3.5 inch width of the bottom 2x4, which caused the rear passenger side of the tub to be over 3 inches too high, which would certainly make for an entertaining bath time, but not a very relaxing or productive one. And that's what's important here. Which, speaking of, folks, make sure to check your Whirlpool tubs, fluids, and lubricants every 3,000 gallons or 3 months. Just whatever your manufacturer's guidelines suggest. Preventative maintenance is clutch. Not sure how well you guys will be able to see this, but this is what my concern is. There's going to be this gap between the tub and the wall back here, no matter what we do, because this tub is rounded. There is no straight lines with it. And same along this wall. It's not going to be quite that wide, but it's going to be there regardless. And the only thing stopping it from damaging anything is going to be some peel and stick shower panels going on the walls. These walls are going to take water damage, and that surround is going to take, or that frame is going to take water damage, regardless of what we do, because this type of tub is literally not built for this situation. I don't like this at all. I don't like doing stuff that I know is going to fail and cause problems. Customer's always right. This. So today is, I think, day 5. What is time but a construct of our imaginations? At Cherry Street. In the last segment, you would have seen me fighting to get the enclosure set for the bathtub. I think it's now where it kind of needs to be for this situation. But first, I want to paint around the framework for the tub. That way, I'm not painting with the tub installed later, obvious reasons. And so that it can be dry and cure fully for us to be able to put the adhesive shower walls on. Which I'm a little concerned about because the customer is a very artistic person and has apparently put glitter in all the paint, which has given it like a texture that I don't know how well that's going to work with the backer because they need a smooth surface to adhere to. But, yeah, babe. Well, gang, it's our first of 2 long voiceover segments, so you know what that means. If I haven't already, I'm going to start rolling our member list for the herky-jerky month of May, if I have room on the screen, and do the usual routine. Regulars, feel free to zone out, but if not, members, thank you. For over a quarter of the year, you guys have showed up and kept us going with your generous contributions to the rack job causes. Even now, you account for over half of our YouTube revenue, and for that, we are eternally, eternally thankful. You guys are keeping the mission going, so thank you. Please do not become a member if you can't afford it. They get very little in return for their patronage, quite frankly. Our memberships are just a way to show monetary support to the channel for those that have the means to do so. And remember, if you do decide to join, every tier gets you access to the exact same thing. So like bottom tier and top tier, same access. Occasionally, I may post a short or like a question in the post section for the upper tier members only, but it's usually just me ranting about something stupid for 90 seconds. And on the rare occasion that I get a video done before Friday, they get early access to the new videos. When I have time and something to do or have the internet access to do so, I try to do a members live every week as well, but that has been really hard to pull off here lately. If you don't want to become a member, or you can't afford it, but still want to support the channel, that is perfectly fine too. The absolute best thing that you can do for us is what you're doing right now. And it costs you guys nothing. Playing me in the background, watching these videos all the way through, and clicking on the videos that are suggested at the end. That's super juicy stuff. Sharing and commenting, these are all hands down the best thing you can do for a small channel like mine. Hell, talk to each other in the comments. We've got some pretty incredible and pretty hilarious and some very, very strong people in our community. You would be surprised at how much fun you can have in our comments sometimes. Every interaction with my videos that you guys do is a juicy, juicy morsel for the algorithm monster. And it tells YouTube, hey, the Jerk Squad really has something going over here. So come check us out, you dinguses. If you want to take it a step further, hit the like button. And if you want to see more of this more often, consider subscribing. And then YouTube will deliver me to you as you wish, dear friends. Rick, I need to borrow your head for a minute. Just a minute. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I will put you back on when I'm done. Don't give me nonsense, foolish shenanigans. Oh! Paint time. Time to get the paint. Paint time. Paint time. Paint time. Time to get the paint. How's your mental health, Rick? I'm medicated. Okay. Whee! Thank you all for coming to the screening of my student film, Handyman ASMR, a middle-aged Zillennial's third Minty Beatdown this week. See, the approach is just to chuck gorilla humor at you. That's the UE gorilla. But not unlike an ape hurling fecal matter, so too do I fling my flights of fancy at your faces in hopes of a mere chuckle to brighten your night and bring a grin to the corner of your mouths, dear jerk squad, and send you off with a sigh. These are my wishes for all of you every week. To hopefully see some good in the world, to know you're not alone, that someone gives a damn, that even meek little dinguses like me can somehow overcome on our own or with help. So surely you can do anything you set your mind and heart to. And no matter how bad it gets, laugh, tight ass. Take a breath and learn to laugh at how absurd this all is. I promise you that whatever God or spirit or force you believe in is laughing. We might as well join them. Most of all, I hope you go home remembering that we're not just in this all together, but that we have each other. You guys are a regular reminder of that for me. A lot of you will remark how you just don't know how I manage to still laugh and have a sense of humor and try to bring some kind of positive message every week. Well, look in the mirror. Anytime I'm down, all I have to do is muster the energy to read a few of the comments that I'm always behind on. And I'm reminded of how many incredible humans there are out there that look forward to seeing me every week, and my friends and my family, that for whatever reason, these strangers have come to not just love me, but my wife, my children, my beloved pets, the people that help me help people, and the people that we help. That's amazing, you guys. As the moment I'm typing this, over 16,400 strangers across the freaking world in just 9 short months have said, hey, I like this idiot. That's freaking incredible. And I get to experience that feeling because of you guys. That's why even though times get tough, especially like right now, I'm still doing my damnedest to bring something for you every week because I want to. Then you take it even further and show up with donations I never thought we'd get halfway to in this damn GoFundMe every week and help us keep the lights on and food on the table. I don't know what I'm going to do with you guys. I never thought we'd reach the goal in time, and just having 4 weeks to go until my surgery, I'm still skeptical, but I'm holding on to a little hope that I'll be stable enough to go through with it. Maybe I'll pull a miracle out of my ass and get Cherry Street done in the next couple of weeks, haha, and have a few good jobs fall into my lap. Who knows? But speaking of the medical stuff, short version for newcomers, I have bad arms, need surgeries, bad back, starting new treatment. You're loosely caught up. There's a video about it all and the GoFundMe a few weeks back that you can watch if you want to know more about how broken I am, or follow the link in the description. It's on the fundraiser page as well. If you have questions about my wife AJ's surgery that she's currently recovering from, I'm just going to link her channel, Escaping Shadows, where she shared what business she felt like sharing, and encourage you to watch that. She does some great little videos over there. Not my place to speak for her, I don't feel, other than to express how much you all have made her smile with joy, with your well wishes, and she misses you all and can't wait to come back. Regulars, today, Friday, as I'm recording the voiceovers, I saw my neurologist for the first time and got my first epidural treatment. The neurologist said he isn't as worried about my seizure-like activity as he is the potential I have POTS, P-O-T-S, postural orthostatic tachycardic syndrome, I think I said that right, which I fit all the symptoms of to a T, it seems. He ordered a tilt table test at a hospital about an hour from us in Indiana once insurance authorizes the test. You know how I feel about that. They're supposed to call me, and I guess we'll find out. On the spinal front, I had my first epidural injection treatment today to see if it helps. Doc was actually a buddy from school, so I thought that was kind of cool. Great dude, forgot to ask if I could use his name, so we're just going to call him Dr. Teletubby Baby, which would make perfect sense if you have been in his office. Local viewers, you may know who I'm talking about, but Dr. Baby was very skillful, hardly felt anything other than when it got close to that pinched collection of nerves. Then it was a rough afternoon following the appointment, but when we were all done, he was telling me that I should start to experience relief from the shot about 5 to 7 days. And I thought, well, that's just my luck getting this right before a long weekend. Geesh. Relief won't get here till June if it doesn't ship. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. On a more tranquil note, ladies and gentle dogs, I give you Miss Rebecca Mardell with Could Have Been Something. Well, I wanted to get as far as installing the tub for you guys, but my body and circumstances just wouldn't allow for it. So that's all you're gonna get this week. Tune in next week to see the grand finale, hopefully. Tune in next week to see if I get this freaking tub hooked up or not, and if I figure out any kind of fix for the water issue that I know it's gonna have. I hope I didn't seem too dismissive of the customer. I know they have a fantastic vision for how they want this house to be, but I'm just concerned that with the materials we have on hand, i.e. the tub and the surround, I'm worried it's not gonna work out, and it kind of bums me out. I think I let that come through in the video a little more than I wanted it to. I'm worried. But also tune in next week to see me cut a hole in the brand new floor I just installed and find out why. That's all going to be fun. But hey, we roll with the punches, we embrace the highs and the lows around here, right? Because we know that everybody's going through stuff, inside and out, every day. Sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's not. And you never know when something you say or do to someone or for someone could be their saving grace or their last straw. And that's why we focus on the good, right? And we celebrate kindness when it happens. Because now more than ever, I think that's really important. And I know all you guys agree. That's why you're still here. I'm proud of you for that. And if nobody else has told you today, me and Baby Larry are gonna let you know that you are doing a good job. And that we love you. Bye. Eddie.
Good job, Daddy.
Thank you, baby.